I've worked for Pathway for the last 14 years or so. I've been in charge of setting up a prison reintegration program, and we've developed that to the point where it's reasonably successful in the community. The independent research team which we commissioned back in 2014 found that the men that we had supported to be released were 43% less likely to be back in prison after 12 months than had been expected by the Department of Corrections at the time of their release. So we found that quite encouraging. What does it mean? It means new hope, it means new life, means both for them and for their families and for the wider community. So currently, in terms of having opportunity to prepare the men for release, we spend 1 hour a week with them for 8 weeks prior to that coming up. We would like to expand that to having 8 months of living with them, which has focused on getting ready for life in the community. For most of the men that we work with in prison, they don't think about life outside the wire until they get there, until it's too late to do much about it. This would give us the opportunity to really start working in depth with them well before that point. To start working with them around what needs to change, what needs to be supported within their own family environments to be able to support them. How can they go about finding a job, getting ready for life in the community again? How can they start preparing themselves for what that's going to look like? We want to do something different, and we've challenged the Department of Corrections to consider partnering with us in a way in which they haven't partnered with the community before. We believe to be able to do that and to do that effectively, we're going to have to pay our own way. We've estimated that this is going to cost up to $250,000 a year, and we'd like to have a 5-year period to really develop and get this project up off the ground. To raise that support, we're looking to sell 250 $1,000 shares to a range of investors throughout the community. The good news is that Alifold, our business arm, is already committed to purchasing the first 50, and a range of other individuals and some churches have come on board with that as well. We're now looking for other people who wish to join those investors and to be a part of this new project with us. So if this is something that sounds of interest to you, then we'd love you to give consideration to purchasing one or more of those shares.